from the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is outside. Sanchez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And the next pitch is way outside.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now, Geraldo Perdomo.
Counts 1-0.
Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That one ripped. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel
Marte with a homer in his last game. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Gurriel. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That missed by a lot.
No strike.
And that is ball one. Gurriel, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Cuba. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Perdomo fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Harper working through some struggles lately. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
This one smoked out to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Sanchez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Randall Grichuk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Slow roller up the middle. Stott tosses to first. Now 2 out. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Here's Josh Naylor. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And Naylor swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Step off, throw to first. Oh, they got him, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Now he breaks his bat. Marte makes the grab, 1 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Realmuto with some impressive production lately. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fastball for a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And down on strikes. And the Phillies are set down in order. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Sanchez back to work. High fly ball out to left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Pitch
Ball
inside. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy.
Oh, he gloves it. Diamondbacks. Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right back to him on the mound. To first, leadoff man retired here in the third. And here comes Alec Bohm. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCarthy puts it away, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty, and stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And no one can get there. So the Philly batting order turns over. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on this.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. High fly ball out into left center field. Marsh on the move. Puts it away for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Kepler makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
There's a strike. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike. To third, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So Harper stands in. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Harper with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. To the right side, Naylor. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Moreno over at first with one away. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Our pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2.
That one misses.
That's
and
inside.
the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Let's go, Phillies. 1-2 now. Squirts away a little bit. Three-two now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Still nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Sanchez back to work. Inside. Ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Banks warming up as well. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch, a slider
outside.
that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. That
one the other way. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field, and he makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, now it's the DH, Alec Bohm. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Gurriel trying to get there. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that's in there for strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Home in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle. Nice stop. Here's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Trey Turner now. That's in there. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Real Muto. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Harper, the lead runner at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. Nice grab to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Castellanos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 4-2.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to...
Sends it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Hernandez.
For the Phillies.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
On the ground right side, Stott. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away. Randall Grichuk now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Pavin Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Misses outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's Alec Bohm. This to third. Suarez zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Slice down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
And first offering is fouled off. Started to swing, held up. Tap back to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46.
That hits the dirt.
Jose
And that is
Alvarado.
ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Strom, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Banks getting cranked up as well.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Way outside, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put it.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Matt Strong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, 3rd out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Phils doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 down, base is empty. A changeup missing. Going to count 1-2.
They've thrived in the high impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Turner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Perdomo fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Phillies down in order. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Sean has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that one ripped into right. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next is Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Jordan Lawler.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swinging a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. The D-backs down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though they're.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.